Happy birthday, Pisces. I hope all is going well for you this month. It should be a lucky month for you. I've got a couple announcements to make, so I don't forget I wrote them down with the right times. Don't forget that the spring equinox is the 19th of March here in the States, a powerful day to do many things. You can Google that, you can look it up, you can figure it out. Myself, I bring all my stones outside, I bring my jewelry out. At my house, you can look outside and it's glowing on that day. Rain or shine, I do that. But I also want to remind everyone, I will be at the Spirit Fest March 2nd and 3rd in Orlando at the Avanti Palm Resort. I love Spirit Fest events. I like them so much. I will be also in April 6th and 7th in Sarasota, Florida, at a Spirit Fest event at the Fairgrounds at Robarts Arena. And I will have that information listed down below for you if you would like to look at that. I hope if you're in the area, you stop in and at least say hello. It'd be so nice to meet you. And also then what else? Oh, please remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, as sometimes they do connect more than just your sun sign. And although I'm still having trouble with my wrist, I am doing personal readings again. And you can book me at www.soulstarbliss.com. And I did list that below. But heads up, I did have someone in Africa for whatever reason pretending to be me, which I did have to report them to YouTube. And apparently they're not doing it anymore, which is good. So I will be doing the love and money pull at the end. So hang in for that. And let's see what's going on around you on your birthday month. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Okay, someone has been dragging their feet toward change. And we all do that. We don't, we like things the same. But if you can open to the possibility of something being better and things falling into place without that Pisces control, you're going to be real happy by the mid-month. I almost said the end of the month, and I heard, no, it's mid-month. I do feel your intuition is really strong and good right now, but I also feel this is a month where you could make official agreements with partner, official agreements with work. I just feel like almost signing our name to something is going to be pretty, think about it, and it's going to be really good for you is how I want to put it. That feeling of just being stuck, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? If we're not ready, I have the 5 of Swords after that, and I learned this years ago. If I need a question answered, okay, universe, should I, and using this as an example, should I pick the red one or the blue one? If I don't get an answer, it's not time to make the decision. It's not time yet. So I'll come back and ask again later on. And you try that. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, find a way though. Whatever decisions you're making are pretty permanent, so I would make sure that it's something I really want to do or something I really am choosing. Giving our power away regarding money. If you're in a partnership, marriage, or friendship, or business, make sure that someone's not overspending, okay, or not spending wisely. They're not sneaking money, but it just seems like you need to have a meeting of the minds and make things a little better there. Because arguing after the fact, it's going to be too late. Okay, I mean, it's too late to get the money back, is what I hear. Is that for everyone? Probably not, but it just is what it is. It says new beginnings definitely possible here. You're going to have a lot of people around you, Pisces, this month. And it says that, you're very quiet for some reason around people this month, some of you. And it says it's not going to hurt to speak up. By speaking up, you can change the outcome of something. And you can have an opinion, but you also have to be flexible and hear somebody else's opinion. Is that for everyone? I don't mean to be, like yelling at you. I'm not, but just be open to all the possibilities. Sometimes, when we have our mind made up on something, it's like a steel trap and it closes. By talking about something, it's going to make it a lot easier and a lot better for you. So please keep that in mind. There will be reasons to celebrate this month. And a lot of them come, or some of them come, I said a lot, but as a correction, I heard some of them are going to come by looking back on past practice. I think this has to do with business. And then changing something about it. And with a minor change actually makes things a lot better. It says you won't make any foolish choices if you're prepared to make the choice. Take that as it just as it sounds. I do feel like there's some learning going on here. Some of you that are thinking about going back to school or even taking a couple of online classes, good time to do that. And it'll be like an apprenticeship. Someone might even say, well, what are you doing? You've got a great job. But you might be doing it for other reasons. Maybe you just want to see what it's like, or you're bored, or whatever. But I do feel like whenever we can increase our knowledge in whatever, it's a good thing. And this could be good for the soul. And Pisces, I'm hearing that a lot of you need something good for the soul. And with that said, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune could be better in the love area here. Those of you that are single could be having an opportunity to be finding the one, as they say. You've waited a long time, and I don't know why. The sun and the moon and the stars must be lining up somehow for that, and I'm definitely not an astrologer. But how many of you on a full moon can't feel that energy, or a new moon, or an equinox, or something like that? So really pay attention to how you're feeling, because I do feel like some choices you make, especially in the love area, are going to be kind of big for you this month. It says you're strength and powerful. Don't forget who you are. Gosh, I also have the pregnancy card here, but it also can mean abundance to me. So there's two meanings here. If you're wanting to be pregnant, good month to do that. But also abundance. And everybody, including myself, usually hear abundance. Oh, that's money. But it can be joy, bliss, and ease. It can be so much more than money. But I feel happiness and joy coming because of talking, because of explaining, because of doing, or making new contracts, something like that. But it's almost like an aha moment for some of you, like, oh, how simple this is. Some of the best rewards are done because of something simple. So really trust your intuition here. And remember, we can't go back and change the past, but the biggest blessing is that we actually learn from it and try not to repeat the same thing over and over and over again. I do feel like it's like I've got an idea brewing, so to speak. Someone does, or many do, and they're afraid to move forward. But you can get busy working on it. It doesn't all have to happen overnight. It's something that you can work on, because you will be making some choices regarding something that you want to do, whether it's schooling, work, maybe you want to take a Reiki class or whatever it is. It just seems like it's the right time right now for you to be doing something like that. So I hope that helps you. Let me clear these up, and we'll pull the love and money cards, which I did shuffle them this time and cut them so they're ready to go, to save you at least a few minutes of time here. Let me see here. Come on, hands. There we go. So let's see here. They're ready to go. We'll pull the love first, and we're just going to pull 3 little cards. We have the Death card. We have the 3 of Cups. Yum, yum. And the 2 of Cups. Okay, for love, Death card scares people, but to me it means major change. So in the love area, I feel like if you're already in a relationship, it seems like, when people are hurt, they just sink in sometimes and don't say anything, or the opposite and like verbally attack you. Speak your mind, speak your voice. But it says you are definitely going to have reasons to celebrate with the 3 of Cups, and in a permanent relationship. So those of you that are wondering, is this the one? Could be. But until you know it, it doesn't, it doesn't matter to anyone else. It matters what you think. But I do feel this is a month where seriously, where there's going to be a change on something. For those of you that are single, it definitely could be meeting several people. And there's nothing wrong with dating several people, as long as you're not lying about it and say, no, I'm not seeing anybody, because this is your earth walk and you should be totally happy. But when you find the right one, it'll be the one where you don't want to see anybody else. So let's do money. We have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Woohoo! And then we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, what I'm feeling here is learning about money or past practices with our finances is going to be key here. Ace of Pentacles says something of money is going to be offered. That could be a job. It could be the sale of a house, a boat, or something big. But it says with the money, you're almost going to have enough money to do one of those things you want, whether it be travel or move. So really pay attention to your finances this month. You know how sometimes you just don't want to deal with it? This is a month where you're going to want to see what's going on, hear what's going on, check things out, because I do feel somehow there's a blessing of money for some of you that gets you to do, doesn't get you, allows you to take that trip or buy that home or car, whatever it is. I hope this helps you, Pisces. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and we'll see you again next month.